It looks like the city of Santa Clarita won't be buying contaminated land in the middle of town after all. Hello, I'm Ryan Haslam with your SCV Newsbreak for Monday, December 5th. Acquisition of the Whittaker-Bermite property continues to be delayed after the city of Santa Clarita let a year-long option to buy the property pass without extension.
There was an extension clause in there. It was more or less in case everybody was knocking on the door wanting to buy the property, and of course these times aren't exactly ideal, so there was no one really knocking on the door.
Despite the window closing, Hogan says the city is still trying to work on an agreement with their business partner, Lewis Operating Corporation. The main issue is liability. The 996-acre former munitions testing and manufacturing site is located behind the Metrolink station on Soledad Canyon Road and has notorious contamination issues. The Chiquita Canyon Landfill off of Highway 126 is looking to expand its operational footprint by 50%. County planning staffers will hold a public meeting Tuesday night in Val Verde to discuss the plan. It calls for an expansion from around 260 acres to nearly 400 acres. The landfill processes 1.5 million tons of solid waste every year, and as of 2009, Santa Clarita only accounted for about 1/7 of it. The vast majority comes from other parts of Los Angeles, Orange, and Ventura counties. Tuesday's meeting starts at 7 p.m. in the Val Verde Park Clubhouse. Coming up after the break, red flag warnings are in effect. Your forecast is next.
It's go time at your Toyota dealer. They're here now. The cars, trucks, and SUVs you really want. With great deals on every new Toyota. Go for 0 APR and save thousands on a new Corolla. Or lease a new Corolla for just $189 a month for 36 months. And Corolla comes with Toyota Care complimentary maintenance.
We make it easy on you.
Get a new Corolla. It's go time.
Artwork from the City of Santa Clarita Holiday Card Contest will be showcased in the floor gallery at City Hall through the month of December. The winning illustration, submitted by Valencia High School grad Amanda Chakur, was used as the design for the city's 2011 holiday card. 16 community members of various ages submitted original works that best reflected the 2011 theme, Peace on Earth. Political payback now won't be as easy to hide from the public. A ruling by a Sacramento Supreme Court judge said the California State Assembly must release the budget records of lawmakers to the public. The issue became a political hot potato after Assembly member Anthony Portantino claimed that fellow Democrats sought retribution against him after he voted against the party's budget proposal. Portantino pointed out that Democrat Assembly leaders claimed he was over budget and slashed his expenses without providing any budgetary proof. Our local Assembly member, Cameron Smythe, applauded the decision to force transparency in government spending. Moving on to our weather. Strong winds blew gusts as high as 40 miles per hour today in Santa Clarita, 57 for your high today. Lows are expected to drop into the 30s overnight. It's getting cold. High wind and red flag warnings will remain in effect through Tuesday afternoon. Winds are expected to decrease a bit this evening, but will likely pick up late tonight and into the morning hours. 57 again for your high on Tuesday. Highs around 60 for Wednesday and Thursday, and on Friday we're expecting a sunny 66 degrees. We now have Dave Caldwell, our local expert on sports, to give us the update. What's going on?
All right. Thank you very much, Ryan. And a week ago, it was a pair of state championships won for Santa Clarita in the sport of cross country. The 6th consecutive title for the Saugus Centurions girls team and the first for the Golden Valley boys. On Saturday, both teams traveled to Portland Meadows in Portland, Oregon for the Nike Cross Nationals and fared very well. For the Saugus girls, running under the team name Newhall XC Club, XC at cross country, they finished 12th overall, led by Karis Frankian's 18:37 in the 5K to place 38th individually. Abigail Frankian, Katie Huntington, Janae Howdiggy, and Jordan McCall compiled the top 5 scoring times. Heidi Haslett and Emily McCarty also participated. For Golden Valley boys running a Santa Clarita XC club, they finished 11th overall. Juan David Garcia was the top Grizzly, finishing 62nd individually with a time of 16:07. Nolan DeValle, Carlos Lopez, Christian Martinez, and Aaron Nguyen were the scoring runners, with Gabe Levy and Brendan Tanako the non-scorers. Ryan, what a great experience for these young men and women, and they represented Santa Clarita extremely well.
All right, sounds good. Now I heard there's some local news as far as the NFL games going on.
Well, it was kind of exciting yesterday. The Miami Dolphins against the Oakland Raiders, and potentially it was two former Hart quarterbacks going against each other. Matt Moore started for Miami, and then, of course, Kyle Bowler's a backup at Oakland. So it's kind of an interesting little twist for the Santa Clarita in the NFL yesterday.
Lots of fun. Only Dave would keep track of those things, so we appreciate that, so we can look out for those things. Thank you very much.
You bet.
The award-winning Santa Clarita Literacy and Arts Festival drew hundreds of kids to Newhall Park on Saturday, despite icy cold, windy conditions.
Well, we've traded books, done art and craft, played games, and we've switched to books at the book swap.
You give 3 books, then you get other 3 books for free. I traded Monster Inc., Hippopotamus, and Barbie book. Okay. And then I got Diary of a Wimpy Kid, Captain Underpants, and Fearless.
Ice sculptures, arts and crafts, roaming characters, and Story Village were just some of the activities kids of all ages enjoyed. The festival is hosted by the SCV Education Foundation and the City of Santa Clarita to inspire reading and performing arts. Last year, the event won a Bronze Award for the Best Children's Programming from the International Festival and Events Association. For more Santa Clarita news, log on to hometownstation.com or scvnews.com. Thank you for joining us. I'm Ryan Haslam.